Hey, you, what's up? And welcome to my corner of the internet. So it's time to look back on the year of 2023 when it comes to anime. What was the best season? What season did we love? What had some of the greatest anime we've seen this year? But before all of that, please like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate you. And, well, let's get into the video.
最初からいい。好きです。ずっと。
So first and foremost, I want to start off with, here we are again. We are at the beginning of a new year. Almost 365 is behind us, and the next year is coming immediately soon. I wanted to say thank you for watching. If you're here with me new, I appreciate you for coming to my corner of the internet. I just wanted to say it's been a mixed bag of different anime each and every season, and there's been something in every single one. So yeah, what was the best season this year? I'm sure some of you don't even remember all the animes you probably watched this year, but it's time to give you some reminders. I'm going to talk to you about some of the animes that I loved season to season, and towards the end of the video, we're going to figure out who had the better season. Let's start off with Winter 2023. If your journey started here this season, which you probably should have, because there's so many bangers that was coming out now. You were probably watching High Card, Mononogatari. You were probably watching Revengers. You were probably seeing the return of the two Love Ru God with Ayakashi Triangle. Winter 2023 was a mix of highs and lows. I'm not gonna lie to you. It had a lot of good romances that sure started the winter off beautifully. We were warmed up by the anime that we got to watch, and there were so many beautifully well animated anime. If you weren't sticking around for the craze of Vinland Saga or thinking about your childhood friend within Tomo-chan, and then Tokyo Revengers, listen, we're not talking about Tokyo Revengers. After that manga editing, I'm all caught up and so disinterested. And then Don't Bully Me, Nagatoro-san, Buddy Daddies. Come on, is it illegal to pick up girls in a dungeon? And then like Kuo-san, like Trigun Stampede, which is gonna have a separate video, or I may never make this video because I personally just did not wanna, I don't know. It's its own separate thing. I have my own opinions. And then the funniest anime was like the 7 Spell Blades or whatever that was. And then Oni-chan wa Oshimai, like what was that? And then let's not even talk about the dog anime. Some of you watched that and was totally cool with that. I'm not judging, but kind of judging. What I liked about Winter was we got a good mix of anime that were based in fantasy, no isekai. We got Mo Ippon. We got Ars no Kyoiju, which was cool in the beginning. And it just jumped off a cliff. And then we got another group of just good anime coming back, getting their stars and stripes and showing off wonderfully to the world. And it was super exciting to watch. Winter was a great start to this year, but I'd be lying if spring was not just tough. And so what do I mean by tough? Spring started off with an anime that I was not sure I was gonna love. I wasn't sure that this anime was gonna hit, but Oshi no Ko was tough. Oshi no Ko started out with this hour episode where the entire show just gives you everything, and we start off and we get it. We're right here, we're plucked down, we're having this conversation, and the anime just goes off from there. Now it does slow down slightly, but it gave you the premise, it gave you the story. Of course, it had its goofy aspects and a lot of the goofy ideas, but those emotional moments, the drama of it, Oshi no Ko did its fucking thing, bro. And then we got Jigoku, and then we got whatever, sorry, I can't pronounce that. This anime was brutal. The way they animated it, the way they made our characters just savages. And then after that, Demon Slayer came back and just popped off with a great season, beautiful visuals. And it was a moment where we're just like, God, Demon Slayer continues to be ahead of the curve and still be one of the most beautiful anime that we're able to watch. And then after that, probably the best anime of this season. You cannot tell me any different. Please go support this anime. If you've never seen this anime, go support it. Go buy it. I don't know what to tell you. Please, Heavenly Delusion. Heavenly Delusion deserves so much more love than it got. Heavenly Delusion is one of those animes you don't get to think how much greatness you got to experience. And it was a beautiful story. It was wonderfully made. It was a labor of love that did not get the attention that it deserves. And take this as my step or just message to you. Please support anime like this. Support anime that give you good stories. Support anime that have great animation. Support anime that really try to give you something magical. And they did it so successfully. And the next was Skip to Loafer, which I think it was good and bad. It was a mixed bag for me, to be honest with you. I liked the story. I did like the story. I just think they lost the beauty of what the beginning episodes had. And then after that, we had Yamada to level 99, 999. It was kind of a vibe. I love this story. It was so beautifully made. And then after that, The Dangers in My Heart. And also an anime that was just way more beautiful than I thought it would have been. Insomniacs After School. This touched me in ways that I wasn't sure. Like, it makes me think about my school romances. It thinks about so many times where I had a moment with someone in school and then outside of school and the adventures along the way. It was... Then my personal favorite garbage was the Kamikatsu. This anime was such random garbage, but it was ridiculousness packaged in wonderfully with good jokes, a wonderful sense of humor, a well-known, a very cognizant sense of humor. And dude, let me not even tell you how Mahou Shoujo Magical Destroyers came out this season. That intro is still 10/10. Like, you can't tell me it's not 10/10. Like, it is 10 out of freaking 10. That is one of the best intros I have ever seen of an anime in a long time. That made me so jazzed up, and I watched it every single freaking time, bro. And it had a pretty good story, and I was really excited for it. And I love how they landed the plane. And that's what's most important. They landed the freaking plane the way they needed to. And then let's not even talk about Nihime. That's a video I'm definitely going to make soon. And then Aono Orchestra. Spring was packed filled with anime that I think if you wanted to like any anime or you wanted to get into any sort of genre, this was probably the most approachable season. And spring was just filled with anime that was excitedly great to watch. You found anything and everything, and you could have stepped out of your borders and zone easily. And then summer, and summer had its bangers. Like, let me not even lie to you. We had JJK, the second season, Bleach came back, and then Psalm 100, which, that's a whole separate topic. Listen, just know that your favorite animators are under pressure, and take it easy on them. Anime is not a perfect world. It definitely has its issues, but Zom 100 is a highlight. I think it was a beautiful anime that did what it had to do, even though it wasn't perfect the way it did it. And never forget, anime is not a perfect medium. Never forget, there's real jobs and people at the ends of our joys and whatnot. That's my little soliloquy about this, but put out there. And then the Reign of the Seven Spellblades was tough. It helped me believe in magic again. This anime is so atmospheric. It's Harry Potter, but like anime pretty much. And it was definitely worth the watch. But let me not forget this little statement. This thing I need to tell you. This is very important. So important that I'm going to tell you right now. Leave Fooly Cooly alone. Leave this anime alone. There's nothing more you need to do to it. There's nothing more need to be done. There's nothing more reason to bring up this story unless no. Actually, nothing. I don't want to see anything else from this anime. I want a new IP. I don't want anything else from this story. Leave this alone. Because grunge was terrible. I can't believe I wasted time watching that. And then we're going to talk about fall. So for fall, listen, fall was tough. Fall competes with spring. Yeah, basically, cat's out of the bag. Spring and fall were pretty much the only two seasons that were just completely chocked full of fire. So let me list. Sosei no Frieden, Spy Family, second season, Eminence and Shadow, Undead Unlock, Demon Slayer, Apothecary Story, Shangri-La The Frontier, 100 Girlfriends, Ragna Crimson, Returner's Magic, Under Ninja, Overtake, Shy, Migi, Tudali, Yuzuki Family. Listen, when I tell you this is a tough season, we were blessed. This season had so many bangers, so many moments. Returning anime came back and dropped heat. Let's not even talk about JJK doing what they do as they do. There's so much great anime between these two seasons that I'm mentioning to you. And I'm talking about fall and spring. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be really honest with you. The winner. The winner has to be fall. They ended the year off right, man. I can't tell you how great it is to see Frieden all over and how amazing that anime is. I feel like this year in anime was filled with so many moments where we got to appreciate real fantasy. Anime is just... I'm not saying that anime only flourishes in this medium, but when I tell you anime shines in the fantastical setting, it's beautiful, it's wonderful. And I made a comment before in another video about how fantasy is back, and it is. Real fantasy, not the isekai, real fantasy where it transports you to another world and it gives you this just new system, these new rules, these new characters, these new moments. It's back, baby. And anime was really great this season, and I'm really happy for this medium. It's going through a bit of a renaissance. A lot more things are coming out. It's a big mixture bag. Like, I see more people trying out different genres, and I want to make sure from my channel, you watch all sorts of different genres. You find something interesting in comedy, in horror, in everything that this medium has to offer, because anime shines in so many different places, and you shouldn't miss out on any of that. So if you made it to the end of the video, I genuinely appreciate you. I'm glad you made it to another year with us. This year was a little bit difficult for me, but you know, we live and we learn, you know? And I wish everybody the best of luck in the new year. I still have one more video that's gonna come out, so, you know, just let's be ready for what's new to come in this world, you know? So I appreciate you for watching. Take care, be well, and gear yourself up for another year of greatness, trying your best, and living your life the way you want to. Anyway, thank you for watching, and take care, and be well.